so 22nd of March 2015. I'm just going to do another blind Soulscape sketch reading. This one. Okay, for this envelope I've got a picture of the waves blowing. A great expanse below me, and I was getting a expanse of big strong winds flying over the sea and looking at the ground. Sense of freedom. It's like the world is my oyster, it's all below me and I fly above it in freedom. I can smell the fresh sea air in my nostrils and things. I'm getting shown flying over to a nest where there's eggs in. Another bird is turned up, so this is a pair. With strong wings, it's coming across her seagull energy. Obviously with the sea as well. The bird that I've connected with is readjusting to how to use a hand with its wing. Its partner's also observing what's going on. Okay, so this is the finished drawing. What I can see in this picture, it's obviously almost like a river scene, and the person that, or animal that did the drawing, it's coloured in the bits that mean something to it. Everything that's in black and white, like these two figures here that appear to be fishing, are not coloured in because although this animal is aware that they're on the scene where it lives, it doesn't feel that they have any bearing over its life. They're just in the scenery as well. So what I can see in the present positive scene way, you've got these figures here, they can't seem to be fishing in this water, obscuring their view. It seems to be like a hedge or something, and there's like colour behind it. But the people who are fishing aren't aware that it's there because it's been hidden. And the fact that it's in black and white, it might be some kind of man-made structure that the bird isn't interested in, but it knows that it's there. So yes, it's just pointing out that there's a beautiful calm scene around them, but all this area here seems just to be focusing on this one patch, and they're missing the beauty that's happening around them. Another part that I see in this present positive scene is the bird essence that did the drawing is still only concentrating on the bits that it's associating with. We're just noticing there's more of this black and white area that doesn't relate to it, slowly starting to cover over the home that it associates with. So you can see that the water here, what once was a big open lake, is now being covered more and more by what he considers like other structures which aren't part of the nature, and it's stripping it of its colour and splendour. Okay, this is present negative unseen. what I'm seeing in this picture is there's like a dog figure here. We've got the legs, a little head. It seems to be barking at this bit to try and clear it, so there's at least a little bit of gap left. It might not be intentionally doing it, it might be that its action is leading to this space being created. But the observers here know that they're protected by this kind of loving patch here, so they don't necessarily need this protect here, because they know this part is looking out for them as well. But they're noticing the effect that this animal figure is having in clearing this part away from the water that they like to use. It's also this black and white patch in some ways is blocking them from getting to this water that's part of their homeland. But on that side they're still able to get into the water. As you see, their colour is still, there's a patch there. But they may be scared of going to that patch while the animal's there. I'm just taking it because it's in black and white and not in colour like the rest of this area. So while they're observing this animal scaring off these bits clearing the water, they can't actually get to this patch to get into the water because there's this animal here. But as soon as that animal goes, these colourful ones will come onto that patch and go into the water. But they know overall that they're protected by this bit. It's kind of like a yellow heart going on here. So something is looking out for the interests of these objects here. Okay, this is past lessons learnt. The kind of thing I'm seeing in this picture is very much that these two bits used to be together, or more close together, and I've slowly been pulled apart to reveal this blue patch here. But before this blue patch came along, it was all a bit brown and desolate. There wasn't much life there. And as it's been opened up by this blue bit, possibly by man-made means, hence the black and white area here, that it's allowed these colour things to come in. So, but once this bit goes away again, this colour bit will be able to get back onto the brown bit that was there. So very much a split in the middle. This was what the norm was before, slight bit of green, lots of brown. But the water was introduced, allowing things to grow. But it's now these things seem to think, all right, you've done your bit now, can you please go, and then we can go back to being together again. In near future lessons coming, I see that the coloured objects that were once all just sitting in a row and have now formed a column with hair, yellow hair here. So they've learnt how to join together in order to make themselves known to possibly the white and dark patch. And here it seems to be someone like climbing up the side, the embankment there. I don't see that it's this time as a dog, it seems to be almost someone who can actually connect with the figure here. So as they've learnt to come together to form a collective to communicate what's going on and make a request that this change so that they can join in more, this bit here, it looks like maybe a naturist climbing, doing some work in the area, is actually able to connect with them, and you can see it's part of this bit, but because it can see them, it can now work towards seeing how to help them connect back with the still colourful patches here that it's kind of using. So a period of time of noticing what's going on and the balance being restored. As you see, they seem to be connecting, so both sides, they're no longer kind of pushed to the side where no one can see them behind this hedgerow, they can now make eye contact. So people are still becoming aware of the nature that's kind of been pushed to the fringes from all the work going on.